guys, it's Mrs. Carteaux and Chestnut here, and tonight we are going to get ready to read you your bedtime story, so here we go. Tonight we are going to read you Rufus Goes to Sea. This is one of my favorite books. Rufus Goes to Sea. Rufus Leroy Williams III loved going to school. He loved reading. He loved writing. He loved playtime and nap time and story time. But one day, Rufus found the school door locked. Rufus sat down to read his favorite book. Rufus read about days of adventure. He read about nights under blankets of stars. Rufus knew what he wanted to do for summer vacation. He would become a pirate. Rufus packed his lunchbox, put on his backpack, and picked up his blanket, then called a taxi. "My name is Rufus Leroy Williams III, said Rufus, "and I want to be a pirate." "Hang on," the taxi driver said. Rufus Leroy Williams III trotted to the ship. He looked up at the deck, and then he opened his book. "Permission to come aboard," shouted Rufus. "Shiver me whiskers," said the first mate. "Scratch whiskers, it's a pig." Faces peered over the rail. "My name is Rufus Leroy Williams III, said Rufus, "and I want to be a pirate." "Arr, no pigs on a pirate ships," growled Captain Wimbley Shins. "Why not?" asked Rufus. "Because pigs play on the poop deck," the captain said. "They swing from the yardarm. They picnic on the crow's nest, and they wipe their chins with Jolly Rogers." Rufus frowned. "But I have a backpack, a lunchbox, and a blanket," he said. "Arr, useful gear," the captain Wimbley shims. "Do not, but not what the pirate I be looking for needs." And then he waved Rufus on his way. Rufus Leroy Williams III really wanted to be a pirate, and he knew just what he needed. Rufus scurried aboard the Scurvy Dog. He grabbed a mop and went to work. "Pig on the quarterdeck," called the first mate, Scratch Whiskers, "and he has a hat." Captain Wimbleshims clumped down the steps. "No pigs on the pirate ship," he said. "Why not?" asked Rufus. "Because pigs tangle up the rat lines," said the captain. "They roll up the hammocks. Pigs draw on treasure maps, and they build castles with pirates' booty." "Not me." Rufus held up the mop and pointed to the deck. "Arr, we already have a deck-swabbing pirate," said Captain Wimbley Shins. "The pirate I be looking for needs a different skill," and he shooed Rufus off the ship. Rufus Leroy Williams III really wanted to be a pirate, and he knew what he needed. "Nice eye patch," said the ship's cook, "but we already have a potato-peeling pirate," and he shooed Rufus out of the gallery. Rufus Leroy Williams III knocked on the captain's door. "Permission to speak, Captain," said Rufus. The captain sat up in his bunk. "No one interrupts the captain's nap," he roared. "But you need a pirate," said Rufus, "and I have a hat and an eye patch." "Useful gear," said Captain Wimbley Shins. "But the pirate I be looking for needs something else." And he marched Rufus to the plank. "Wait!" Rufus wobbled back up to the deck, and he held up his book. "I have this." Captain Wimbleshims wiggled his eyebrows. "Can you read it?" "Yes," said Rufus. "Why didn't ye say so? Reading pirate is just what we need." Captain Wimbleshims handed Rufus a treasure map. "Show us what you're made of, Piglet." Rufus Leroy Williams III unrolled the map. "Sail into the full moon, turn right at sunrise, stop when you hit dry land. Dig where X marks the spot." "Welcome to the crew," said Captain Wimbley Shins. Mr. Scratch Whiskers, hoist the sails! Rufus loved being a pirate. He loved the rolling seas. He loved the salty breeze, and he loved teaching the pirates their ABCs, especially the letter P. But he loved finding buried treasure most of all, because new adventures waited inside. The end. All right, that's it for tonight. And Chestnut and I are ready to go to bed. So have a good night, guys. We'll talk to you later.